Alright, so I thought I'd do an update today on all the animals I've got so far. The first update is I've still got my 30 US gallon fish tank with Terrence, the Musk Turtle, in there. People often ask me how big will he grow. I'd say about between 4 and 5 inches for shell, and that doesn't include the head. Then if you stretch out quite far, he is in there, he is right there. So you've got to come out and say hello in a moment. So the other updates now is that I have 3 wild pythons, snakes, and I've got 1 bearded dragon. So that's a collection so far. So what I'll do, I'll go ahead and show you those guys. So in here I got a female bearded dragon. She's about 1 year old right now. She's settled in quite well. She's very active during the day and sleep during the evenings and all night. But when during the day they can get quite noisy and they are quite messy as well. So I'll show you the food down there. At the moment she got some apples, carrots, grapes and lettuce there. She does like to make a mess out of that. It's quite curious now about the camera. I don't normally feed her those. I'd also feed her some crickets. So I have a box full of crickets right here. She loves these. I feed her these every day with some calcium on them as well. So she's on her basking spot now, so that's where she gets her heat from. She'll eat some food and she'll bask a bit to help digest the food. She's about 1 year old, like I said, but she's not quite fully grown yet. She's still got a little bit of growing to do, but not much. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so let's move on to the snakes now, and I'll show you what snakes I've got. Okay, so in this cage here, I've got a wild python. She's about 6 or 7 months old, so she's still a little baby really. You can see she's quite small. So wild pythons are also known as ball pythons, because when they feel threatened they'll curl themselves up into this neat ball and protect their heads. So she'll grow between 4 and 5 feet long. She's quite active at the moment. Okay, so she's the smallest one I've got, so I'll get the other one out for you now. So this one here is a female wild python. It's the same as the last one, but this one's an adult. She's about 3 years old. She hasn't long fed. I fed about 2 days ago, so she's a bit moody at the moment. She's got a feeding, she wants to digest her food. Again, females usually grow bigger than males, but this female is particularly small, so I got a male in the other cage down there who is slightly bigger than this one. As you can see, they're very friendly. Some of you might disagree, but this one is friendly, very curious. She's quite happily holding on to my hand there, not constructing me, just holding on. These snakes are nocturnal, so they're less active in the day, and they tend to come out a bit more in the night. So let's put her back in there. Now I'll get the male now, and I'll show you the male. Alright, this one here is the male. As you can see, he's balled up. So like I said, they're called wild pythons, but they're also known as ball pythons. So when they feel a little bit scared, what they'll do, they'll roll up into a ball to protect themselves, I guess, and hope the predator will go away. So let's see if I can get them up for you. Come on in. So a male's recently shed this week, and I measured the skin it shed. It measured 3 foot 3 inches. So here's the biggest snake I've got at the moment. You can see, very friendly, very curious. So these snakes, they've got nothing to worry about. They don't want to eat me, they don't want to constrict me, they don't measure me when I'm in bed trying to eat me. Nothing like that. Actually, no snakes do that. It's a myth. So they've recently fed. Actually, this one hasn't fed yet. It hasn't been fed for a little while. So I'll try feeding him soon. So I try and feed him every week up to every 2 weeks, but they don't always accept their food. I don't think this one's eaten for about a month now. So I have offered him food, but he didn't take it, so I'm going to try again soon. I've got him feeding on rats, medium-sized rats. I'm really letting the baby one him on mice at the moment. So as she gets bigger, then we move on to large mice, and then we move on to rats. So yeah, that's the update I got so far. I probably will end up getting some more reptiles soon. So I'm starting doing reptile shows, going to events, going to schools and youth club, and allowing people to handle the snakes, have their pictures taken with them. So if you're interested in booking me and my reptiles to come to one of your events, like a birthday party or anything like that, if you visit my Facebook page or onto the website and get in touch, and I'm sure we can sort something out.